सदाशिव समारंभां शंकराचार्य मध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्य पर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां तपोभिः क्षीणपापानां शान्तानां वीतरागिणां मुमुक्षूणाम् अपेक्ष्योऽयम् आत्मबोधो विधीयते. We're on the finished with the 59th, where the Swarupam of Brahman is being discussed here or described. So tadyuktam akhilam vastu vyavaharaha chidanvitaha tasmat sarvagatam brahma kshire sarpirhi iva akhile. Just as how ghee is present in milk everywhere, you can't separate out the ghee from the milk. It is the ghee that it's the milk that transforms into cream, and the cream is transformed completely into ghee. You can't separate it and show. In the same manner, Brahman is present in all of the vastu. So there is one small Tevaram verse. Tevaram is Manikavachakar, Tiruvachakam actually. So Manikavachakar has given in his Tiruvachakam in Tamil, he says, Viragil Thiyinan, 1 minute, Viragil Thiyinan, Palil Padinai Pol. So Virag means Daru, like Agni in Daru. Like the example he gave, the same example earlier also. Just as how the fire burns according to the fuel that it is provided with. If it's a small wood, then it will burn small. If it is a large wood, it is going to burn huge. And the color of the wood matters, the type of the wood matters, right? So it's the Shakti that is there present in that wood which gives rise to the Agni. In the same manner, he is also like Padinai Pol. Nei is ghee. Pal is milk. So he is like the ghee in milk. So I don't know where there is such a correlation between Tamil verses and the Sanskritam verses also. These seem to be popular examples that people use to describe Vedanta. So let's go to the 60th shloka. ननु दृश्याकारगतमेव ब्रह्म इति चेत् तर्हि क्षीरविनाशे तद्गत घृतस्य इव घटादिविनाशे ब्रह्मणः अपि नाशप्रसङ्गः स्यात् तस्मात् कथम् अव्ययत्वं सिद्ध्यति इति आशङ्कायां सर्वविकारशून्यत्वं ब्रह्मणः प्रतिपादयति. So the transformation of milk into ghee is where the milk is completely destroyed and it becomes ghee, or let's say the milk completely turns into yogurt. So there is no part of milk left, but there is just a vikara. This is a kind of argument where is Brahman, is the world a vikara, a transformation of Brahman, or is the world just a manifestation on Brahman? So either way, we are talking about Brahman in who comes within the range of perception. Then, so drishya akaragatam eva Brahma. Then Brahman is someone who comes within the range of perception. He comes within our sight. Is the argument that he says. Then what happens? Ghatadi nashe. When the world is also destroyed, then the base of Brahman would also be considered as destroyed, right? So then how do we explain that? Then how do we say that Brahman is avyaya? He cannot be destroyed or he is not transformable. So this is also another way of describing the Brahman. Ananu, asthulam, ahraswam, adirgham, ajam, avyayam, arupa, guna, varnakhyam, tad brahma iti avadharayet. So understand that to be Brahman, that which is ananu, na anu iti ananu. That which is not sukshma. It is not the tiniest particle. At the same time, asthulam. It is also not aprithulam. It is not the biggest one. Ahraswam. Ahraswam, avamanam. It is not short. Adirgham, anayatam. It's not long. What he's trying to say is these are attributes for something which has a limiting adjunct. These attributes cannot be put upon the Brahman. It cannot be attributed to Brahman. So I can't define Brahman as small or big, large or short or long, adirgham, ajam, janma rahitam. It doesn't have a birth. It was born at this point of time and will exist until this point of time. It's going to destroy after this point of time. I cannot say that. So Brahmanaha ajatvam ayuktam Bahuni me vyatitani janmani tavacharjuna tanyaham veda sarvani natvam vetha parantapa. This is from Gita. So how do we say that the word Aja does not fit for Brahman? Because Krishna himself has proclaimed in Gita that he has had many janmas before. He has taken many births before. Bahuni me vyatitani janmani. Tavacha Arjuna. Hey Arjuna, you have also crossed through many births and rebirths. I have also gone through many rebirths. Tanyaham sarva veda. Sarvani Veda. I know about each and every janma that I have taken and you have taken. Natvam Vetha Parantapa. But you do not know. So Arjuna is unable to just like how we are. No? We may have taken millions of births, but we don't know what birth we took. Even the birth before we don't know. How would we know something which happened long time back? So iti. We don't know what we did yesterday. Then only we will remember something that happened several births before. No? So, iti swajanmanam arjunaya svenaiva pratipaditatvat iti chetna. Krishna himself has told Arjuna that swajanmanam, about his own birth. Then how can we say that he is ajaha, na jayate? He doesn't have janma. Ajaha api sanna avyayatma bhutanam ishvaraha api sanna prakritim swam adhishtaya sambhavami atmamayaya iti natasya swabhumikaya iva ajasya swasya swamaya. You have to understand his birth as like an actor who takes on a role on stage. Just as how an actor takes a role at every point. Say today's drama is Krishna Avatara. He takes on the role of Krishna. Tomorrow it could be Vamana Avatara. He may become Vamana. Day after tomorrow he may be Hiranyaksha himself. Hiranyakashipu himself. Who knows? So Krishna or Brahma Swarupam just takes on different roles like how an actor does. It is his Maya. Atma Mayaya Sambhavami. I am able to take a birth or I am able to manifest myself taking on Maya as a Shariram here. Okay. So Avyayam Swabhumikaya Ivas. Natasya Swabhumikaya. Bhumika refers to a part a role played by the Nata actor. Swamayaya Janmavatva Pratiti Matra Pratipadanam. Janmavatvam, as if he has a janma. That pratiti, the knowledge of having a janma, is alone being seen. Pratipadana. That's all. Sava esha mahan aja atma ityadi shrutehe. So Shruti Vakyam also says that Brahman is ajaha. He doesn't have a janma. Avyayam. Yena kena api na vyeti iti avyayam. Kalatraye api nasha-rahitam, that which does not have any destruction even in all three times. So, some things can not have a birth, but it could have a death. At some point, it could get destroyed. Right? So, tathapi nasti. So, Bhagavan or Brahman is also not like that. He neither has a janma, nor does he have a destruction here. Arupa guna varnakhyam. Arupa guna varnakhyam tad brahma iti avadharayet. So swarupa jati nama rahitam. Arupa guna varna akhyam. Rupa guna varnaha na santi iti arupa guna varna akhyam. Akhya yasya vartate. So that which has or akhya also. Rupa is form, guna is qualities, varna is jati, and akhya name. None of these four things are present in Brahman. Rupani, gunaha, varnaha, akhyaha cha tesham samaharaha. Rupa guna, varna akhyam. All these four together. Na rupa guna, varna akhyam. All these four are not present in Brahman. Okay. Yeah. Tad vastu, yad vastu, tat ananu adi sarva vikara rahitam vastu brahma iti avadharayet. That is the ultimate Brahman. So, ghatadishu nashteshu satsu api, even if the limiting adjunct is gone, tadgata akashasya eva, just as how the akasha just merges with the mahakasha. When I remove the walls of this house, the air inside just merges as if it was never separate from the outside air. That is how the Brahman within the Ghatam, the Brahman within a body, also just merges with the Param Brahma. Okay. Ananu, Ananu, Asthulam. So separate words. Ananu is a separate word. It is Napunsakalingam as an adjective to Brahman. So Ananu, Yat, Vartate, Tat. Asthulam, Ahraswam, Adirgham, Ajam, Abhyayam. Arupa Guna Varnakyam, Tat Brahma iti avadharayet. Okay. Yadbhasa bhasate arkadi, bhasyaihi yattu na bhasyate, yena sarvamidam bhati tad Brahma iti avadharayet. We understand that to be Brahman, that which yadbhasa, by whose prakasham, by whose light, arkadi bhasate. Arka here is Surya. Surya, Chandra, Agni, Tara, all of these are able to bhasate, prakashate, all of these are able to shine because of the Chaitanya Swarupa that is there within these things. Right? It's only because of the Chaitanya Swarupam that all of these things are visible. Even us, when we think that the sun is visible, it means that there is this Chaitanya Swarupam within us which is showing this Surya. If that Chaitanyam is not there, how can a corpse recognize the sun that is shining? So it is the Chaitanyam within us which is able to recognize the Chaitanyam that is there in the Surya, and that is why we are the sun also shows in our perception. So yad bhasa arkadi bhasate, bhasyaihi yatu na bhasyate, that which cannot be shown using light and other vastu which is capable of showing other object. So Surya, Chandra, Tara, Agni, Prakasham, all of these are used to show other object, to reveal other objects. Brahman is the object that does not need a revealer. Bhasyam is something that reveals another object. So it is not revealed by other objects. Yena sarvamidham bhati, by which everything is seen, tad Brahma iti avadharayet. So this is a Shruti Vakyam, and this is also a Vakyam that we use when we do Deeparadhana, Nirajanam. For God, we usually use this shloka and say, na tatra suryo bhati, na chandra tarakam, nema vidyuto bhanti kutoyam agnihi. When you light a small fire and show it to Brahman, it's not because he is in darkness and you want to show it to the God. You are trying to remind yourself that there is no sun which is equal to his prakasha. Na tatra suryaha bhati, chandra tarakam na bhati. So both the moon and the stars do not shine in front of him. Na ima vidyutaha, all of these lightnings that we say which are capable of lighting up the world, even those lose their luster in front of Brahman. So kutaha ayam agnihi, what to say of this small fire that I am showing in front of you? Tam eva bhantam tam eva anubhati sarvam. All of these are imitating, or it just follows suit that Prakasha Swarupa which is Bhantam, which is constantly illumining everything else. So the Brahma Swarupa is the shining object which is constantly shining, and every other object just follows suit. Anubhati. Tasya bhasa sarvamidam vibhati. Yena sarvamidam bhati. It's the same thing that he uses here. Yad bhasa bhasate arkadi bhasyaihi yattu na bhasyate, that which is not lit up by any other objects that can light this up. Yena sarvamidam bhati tad Brahma iti avadharayet. Swayam antar bahir vyapya bhasayan akhilam jagat Brahma prakashate vanni pratapta ayasa pinda vat. Ayasa pindavat thane. Taptayaf pindavat. Taptam ayasam pindam. Okay. Ayasa pindavat. Ayaha is the pratipadikam. Ayasaha idam ayasam. So ayasam pindam. Ayaha is iron. So ayasaha idam ayasam becomes a tadhita pratyaya. So ayasam pindam, that which is made up of iron. So swayam antar bahihi vyapya jagat akhilam jagat vyapya bhasayanna brahma prakashate. Brahma, the Brahma Swarupa, he shines by enveloping the entire world, both inside and outside. Antar bahischa tat sarvam vyapyanarayana sthitaya. Yeah, he gives that shruti here. So Narayana stands enveloping both inside the world and outside the world. So within and without. Right? So Vyapya, he envelopes everything in the world, both inside and outside. Bhasayanna, he also manifests them and shines beyond it. Vanhi pratapta ayasa pindavat, like how you heat up a ball of iron, ayasa pinda. When you heat a ball of iron, where is that fire in that ball of iron? It is completely enveloped, that iron cannonball, and it completely heats up, and it both inside and outside it is burning. There is no part of that iron ball which is without fire. So vanhi pratapta ayasa pindavat, just like an iron ball which is pratapta, which has been burnt by fire. Vanhi. Okay. So vanhina prataptam ayasam loha sambandhi pindam iva brahma sachidanandatmakam brahma antar bahihi cha sarvataha vyapya akhilam drishyamanam sarvam jagat samashti vyashtiatmakam bhasayanna. It's a very simple shloka, so I'm not going much into the vyakhyanam here. So what it says is anena vyapya vyapaka rupayoho jagat brahmanoho Paraspara vilakshanatvam. So there is a difference between what is being enveloped and what is the one that covers, or one that expands and pervades everything. So that which is being pervaded is the Jagat. That which pervades everything is the Brahman. There is a difference between these two, Jagat and Brahman. Even though these two are completely different, like Tamaf Prakashavat. One is, Jagat is Jadavastu, it is complete darkness, whereas Brahman is light. It is a Chaitanya Vastu, Prakasha Vastu. Yena yat vyaptam tat tanmatrameva. When this completely pervades one object, it remains within that object. Right? So Brahmana, then there is no difference between the Brahman and the Jagat in this way also. In other words, Brahman completely pervades inside and outside, making it such that it is this Jagat which is manifested upon the Brahman and is of the Brahman also. Right? Swayamantar bahir vyapya bhasayan akhilam jagat brahma prakashate vanhi taptayasa pindavat. Etad vilakshanam brahma brahmanaha anyat na kinchana. Brahmanyat bhati chen mithya yatha marumarichika. Etad vilakshanam brahma. Brahman is completely different from the Jagat. Yes. Etad vilakshanam etasmat drishyamanat samashti vyashtyatmakat jagataha vilakshanam. Brahman is completely different from the world which is of objects, which are jada, vastu. Yes, it is different. At the same time, Brahmanaha anyat na kinchana. There is no other object other than Brahman. Brahman is the only object that is present. Brahma anyat bhati chet. If we are able to recognize something that is beyond Brahman, then what do we have to understand it as? Mithya. It is only illusory appearance. Just like Maru Marichika, just like an oasis, or not an oasis, it's like a mirage in a desert. There is only sand everywhere, and if you are able to spot water there, it means it is nothing other than the sand. It is only mithya. The water body is only mithya here. Right? So, mithya. Sarvasya mrigatrishnika prayatvat. Everything is like a mrigatrishnika. Right? Mattaf parataram nanyat. I wanted to look at the Gita Vachana. So see, Mattaf parataram na anyat. Nanyat kinchidasti dhananjaya. There is nothing else other than me. Iti Krishna says this in Bhagavad Gita. Mattaha from me, beyond me, there is nothing greater. Parataram nasti. There is nothing greater than me. Dhananjaya, Arjuna. Etena mrigaprayanam eva jagat satyatva buddhihi. Only people who are equal to mriga, only people who are fools or animals think that this world is satyam. For a vidusha, for a scholar who understands the difference between satyam and mithya, he realizes that everything else is Brahman and what we see is only illusory appearance of the Brahman. Etad vilakshanam brahma brahmano anyat nakinchana brahmanyad bhati chen mithya yatha maru marichika. Drishyate shruyate yat brahmanah anyat na tad bhavet tatvajnanacha tad brahma satchidanandam advayam. Yadyad vastu, whatever vastu that we see, yadyat drishyate shruyate, because it follows the same pattern. I'm going, it's not a new concept that he is saying here. Yadyat, whatever vastu, whatever object that is being seen, drishyate, shruyate, anything that is being heard. You're not talking about only two indriyas, but all the other indriyas also have to be taken into account. Sparshanadinam api upalakshanam. Anything that you touch, any vastu that you touch, any vastu that you smell, whatever it may be, or you think, manute jnayate, so sprishyate, manute jnayate, if you think about any vastu, oh, this is only imagination, unicorn is not a real one, still it is a mithya, right? So that's all. Just as how unicorn is a mithya, Shashavishana, we say, the horns of a rabbit is mithya. In the same manner, whatever you see in front of you could also be illusion. Until you are woken up, you never know whether you are in a dream or not. I may be teaching in a dream right now. So we don't know, right? Only when someone comes and wakes you up and says, you know what, you have been sleeping till now. Until then, everything seems real for us. But yatyat drishyate shruyate, any whatever vastu is being seen or heard or understood or known or just thought about, whatever it may be, tat drishtam shrutam sprishtam matam tat brahmanaha anyat na bhavet. It cannot be something tatvajnanat brahmanaha anyat na bhavet. Tattvajnanacha. So, yathartha jnanat, whatever is its true nature, it is not beyond its true nature, which is Satchidanandam Advayam Brahma. Is that clear? So, we've seen the definitions of all Sati, Chitta, Anandam and all earlier, which is Shruti Prasiddham. So, Brahmanaha Anyad Vastu Na Bhavet, there is nothing other than Brahman at all here. So, Chakshuradina, Drishtam, Shrutam, Sprishtam, Matam, Vijñatam, Cha, Sarvam, Paramarthataha, Kalatraye api, Param Brahma eva, Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma, Nehanana asti Kinchana. The negation, right? There is no Nana, there is no plenitude here. There is only one Vastu, which is Brahman. Drishyate, Shruyate, Yadyat, Brahmano, Anyat na tad bhavet. Tattvajnanacha tad brahma Satchidanandam Advayam. Sarvagam Satchidanandam Sarvagam Satchidatmanam Jnana Chakshur Nirikshate Ajnana Chakshuhu na Iksheta Bhaswantam Bhanum Andhavat. So I'll finish the Sarvagam Satchidanandam, maybe we'll do this and the rest of the shlokas next class and finish this text. Is that okay?
Wonderful, yeah.
Okay.